Hello once again. Hey, it's Dan here in Virginia. I'm down in the shop. As you can see here, I've got the Cub torn down. I'm finally going to do the Power 60 upgrade, the Power 60 motor I got for Christmas. I've got it over on the bench here, and I'm going to try to document this with the videos, but it's probably going to be like a 2 or 3 part short videos. But anyway, here's the Power 60, brand new Power 60. This is a fat sucker. I weighed it out. It weighs 416 grams. Here's the Power 50 that came out of it, and this only weighs 342 grams. So that's, the new one is 74 grams more. So no doubt that will necessitate a close checking of the CG. I'll probably have to run my batteries further back, but I'll worry about that later. But anyway, the first thing you got to do on these motors, in addition to the weight, I noticed that the wires on the old motor, these are 12 gauge wires on the Power 50. On this new one, these are only 14 gauge wires. They're quite a bit thinner. I don't know what the engineers were thinking, but it seems to me bigger motors would take bigger wires, but that's not what they did. Anyway, maybe they're trying to save some weight. But what you have to do, you can't use this motor mounting plate that came with this motor. You have to use this old one from the old motor. You can see this will go right on like this. The holes in the motor will fit, but you can see there's a difference in the size. This won't fit into the body of the airplane. So the first thing you got to do is take off the backing plate here, the mounting plate from the old motor, because you're going to have to use it. So I've already got a couple screws out of it, and this takes a 3mm wrench, and I put the Loctite on them, of course, so I had to break them loose. So here's the backing plate, the mounting plate, and so it has to go on here, but you can see it ain't going to fit. I'm going to have to ream out the hole in this mounting plate so that it'll fit over this. Well, it just barely fits, but you can see it's a friction fit. But I'm going to have to ream it out a little bit, but that shouldn't be a problem. I'm just going to take the drill press, and I got a step drill here. I think a 5/8, it goes to 5/8, and I'll get this centered up in the drill press, and I'm going to run it down, ream that out to 5/8. Have to put that on there. Additionally, you have to cut these wires off, and you have to clip them off. I got them marked here, the same as my old ones. I shortened them. These wires are way too long on this airplane, and so if you clip them off, and the way I measured it was these wires need to be from the black, they need to be 2 3/4 inches long. So I have to cut those off, and then you have to solder on these heavy-duty bullet connectors that you get from Castle. These are about $9 or $10 just for the connectors, but you have to solder them on just like I did on this old one. That's assuming, I guess, that you're running a Castle 90 ESC, which I am. So I have to do that. And so in addition, let's see, I'm going to be running this Dubro spinner, and this is a 2 3/4 inch spinner, 2 3/4 inches wide. But I'm also going to go to this bolt-on, this thing right here. This is a bolt-on type prop adapter. This motor does come with a collet style, which simply squeezes on there, but those are no good when you get in these bigger, more powerful motors, or if any of you fly 3D guys don't dare. They don't run those collet style prop adapters, because when they hang the plane on the prop, it'll just, sooner or later they pull the prop right off the plane. They just don't hold. So, but in order to put this on here and bolt that down, you can see there's a problem. I'm going to have to take this shaft here, and sometimes you can loosen them all up and push it back this way, back out of this side. But I think what I'm going to do is take this apart, take the shaft out, and I'm going to whack it right off. And then this will bolt right on the front. So that is going to be phase one of this build. Just a little introduction of what I'm doing. When I get this done, I'll show you when I get back. I'll have another little video. So this video on this thing will just be part one of this installation. It's not as straightforward as some would lead you to believe. So anyway, so much for that. I'll let you know when I get some of that done and before I go any further. So out here.